This is the world of would-be war crimes gamified. Russian drone operators attacking Ukrainian civilians. Posted to their socials, set it to music. Everywhere in Ukraine is now the front line, and every Ukrainian is living on it.
Мы обычные, звичайні люди, громадяни, такі же, как и они. Мы для них, как они говорят, что мы не люди.
But there's more. We're told that the Russian military is using civilians as target practice to train novice drone operators.
Професіонали полюють за бабусями або дідусями, які живуть або їдуть на велосипеді.
This is not a game. It's a place where ordinary people drive at breakneck speed to try to get ahead of death by drone. Last week, the Ukrainians released this footage. It shows a man walking along a road in the Kharkiv region with his dog. He's holding a white flag. A drone flies at him and explodes, killing both him and the animal. Further up the road, a second man, also with a white flag, sees what's just happened, crosses himself, then is also killed. This is one of several incidents that Ukrainian prosecutors are investigating as possible war crimes committed by Russian drone operators. The city of Kherson, southern Ukraine, as seen by a Russian drone, footage posted on Telegram. The Russians still occupy the left bank of the river, the other side from the city, and from here they target people with unmanned aerial vehicles, UAVs or drones. Last year, Yevgen Levinchenko was part of a team repairing the roof of a morgue in Kherson city. On the day he was working, the builders first spotted a reconnaissance drone flying overhead.
Мы его заметили, но он опустился, посмотрел, понаблюдал и улетел.
About an hour later, a second armed drone flew in fast. This time, they didn't see or hear it in time. The men suffered a variety of injuries, from broken limbs to shrapnel wounds to a loss of hearing. Why do you think that drone was targeting you?
Мы тут Херсон как в тире. Они на нас тренируются, отрабатывают свои боевые действия и на людях просто это тренируются. И, ну и такие слухи ходят, что привозят сюда курсантов там, ну на ту сторону. И они как бы обучаются, как управлять дронами и все остальное. И на нас как бы как живую тренировки в живых условиях.
Turns out these rumours are much more than just that. But first, the scale of drone attacks and how Ukrainians are having to adapt. Take Highway 14 out of Kherson in August. Anti-drone netting has been installed. Cars driving on it targeted by drones so much that people have to travel at high speeds to avoid attack. On the streets, people walk close to buildings and under the foliage of trees. And if you can afford it, you buy a drone detector device like this one.
Кожен вже має майже отакі прибори.
Alexander Tolokonyukov is deputy head of the Kherson military administration. Can you give us a sense of the scale of this? How many drones are being dropped on how many civilians over how long?
І от на вересень було 2,5 тисячі дронових атак. На вересень минулого року 2,5 тисячі дронових атак на місяць. Зараз ми в цьому місяці нараховуємо на тиждень 2,5 тисячі атак.
A recent UN report concluded that the use of drones to murder and forcibly move populations in Ukraine amounted to possible crimes against humanity. And so to the question of whether rookie drone operators are being trained by using civilians as target practice. The Ukrainian prosecutor's office, gathering evidence of war crimes, has told us that they are currently building a case which has exactly that as its premise.
Так, ми також отримуємо таку інформацію про створення в Збройних силах Російської Федерації таких певних майданчиків для тренування саме операторів FPV-дронів, і тренуються вони саме на цивільному населенні, на тих особах, які є незахищеними до будь-якого ураження.
So, If this is a game in the eyes of millennial Russian drone operators, who are the players?
With the help of a Russian-speaking colleague and a group of Ukrainian researchers called Truth Hounds, we've identified a number of Russian military drone operators who have been operating in the Kherson region over the course of the last 12 months or so. First, let's look at Anastasia Tkach. She's 28. She runs a sort of drone operator's diary on Telegram. We reached out to her and asked her whether Russian drone operators target civilians in that area. This was her reply.
Я еще раз повторяю, мне интересно.
Ernest Strapinsky, he is 27.
He did speak to us and confirmed he was working as a Russian drone operator in the Kherson region at the moment.
Do you, as a drone operator, have you ever targeted civilians in Kherson?
Нет. Все зарубежные СМИ и вся пропаганда думают, что это гражданские, а на самом деле под этими гражданскими скрываются военные. Я никогда не посмею тронуть мирного человека. Но среди этих же мирных идет просто один из бойцов ВСУ, переодетый в гражданскую форму одежды, и он просто несет с собой дрон, который впоследствии он устанавливает и отправляет к нам. Но это как считать? Что с этим делать?
Techno.
These soldiers see themselves as influencers of a sort. In their Telegram channels, racial slurs often used against the Ukrainians targeted by drones. The dehumanization compounded by jargon and joysticks, resulting in death.